All right, everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, it is Jeffrey Jansen. We've got, we're going to be doing some Carolina Reapers live today. The reason why is I got some really big guys, and then I got some other guys. They're all over the place right now. And so we're going to actually transplant a couple of the Reapers. Now, today's December 22nd, 2019. So if anybody wants to know what we're doing, we are transplanting Carolina Reaper plants so that okay, we're gonna make sure all the stuff's poked out because they're getting too big, and it's a nice day out today. And so what I want to do on this nice day is I want to take advantage of the nice day and actually put it out there. Now my daughter's over at the Nutcracker right now, and so that gives me a chance to get my bigger plants and put them in some bigger areas. I'm a little mad because one of my favorite pots broke, and I don't know how. But so, and then we also have a little starter stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be using this just yet. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and get the first part of the dirt in, and then we're going to take the Reaper, and I'm going to actually bring it up a little bit so that they have a little bit more solid foundation. But right now, what's going on is they're outgrowing their natural, where I've got them right now. So what I'm going to do is I need to get it in there to where they can grow their root systems before next year, or sorry, in a couple months when spring hits. What I want to do is I want to make sure that they've got big enough root systems. Now what I did also is I tied some stuff into them with some string and everything like that, and I used chopsticks to hold them up a little bit because, like I said, they're too big. These are, plants, and I should have my knife out here, and I don't. Give me just a second. I need to get a knife. I usually can do. Oh, there we go. I don't need a knife. I didn't tie anything too tight because I didn't want anything to hurt my plants out here. But I'm making sure that their root systems are strong, okay? Because like I said, that's what's gonna grow the stuff later on. Now there's like 4 plants in here by pure mistake, and they did a good job, but we're gonna keep those 4 plants growing because their root systems right here have all grown together. So if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, we have their root systems in here that are setting. So I'm looking at their root system. Now I'm going to put these guys back in here. I got to be very gentle with them. I know I got to be careful. I am not a botanist by any means, okay? So anybody's like, oh, well, he's doing, well, guess what? I'm not a botanist. Deal with it. But I do want them to have a bigger system, and I want them to grow just a little bit bigger than what they are. So I need him to be down a little bit farther than that. He's not ready yet. Hold on, give me just a second. All right, just a second here. Put this back. And that one there. So that when we do put them in here, I just need a little bit. All right, I gotta be very careful. This is causing stress on the plant right now, which it's not my intention to stress him out right now. But, come on, he's one of the stronger of the two, so. And then, there we go. There we go. So what I'm trying to do now is establish strength, because he's gonna keep going for the light. He's gonna go into the sunlight for the chlorophyll and everything. But if I can get him all nice and pretty in there, there we go. Now, transplanted that guy. Now he should be strong enough. And then what I'll do, probably in spring, will be the next time I do any of this, unless I got a couple more that are gonna grow a little bit taller. He's doing really good, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put him out with the other ones. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go get the other ones that need a little bit bigger, but I'll put you right there for right now. Okay, so now the next one we've got, you see they're getting really, really tall. And that's the problem I'm having, is their height, actually. And what I've got to do is offset it a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm not a botanist. I'm not a florist. I'm just somebody that likes to grow Carolina Reapers, and I like to make sure that these guys are taken care of. And we'll put them back when we get everything back inside with them. I'm trying to keep all their original stuff with them, but as you can see, they get really, really tall. Eventually, I'm going to need to put cages around them so they can grow out through the cages, and that'll hold them up also. But they need to have a strong enough system right now to where, like I said, the root system, I'm trying to grow the root system is what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to get them all their nutrients as long as their root systems keep growing. And as you can see, it looks pretty good in there, don't you think? Sorry, I'm going to put that. Okay, so we got him in there now, so he should be all right for right now. So do stack it. I do want to press it a little bit. All right, so we'll put him out there now, and we'll bring him inside in just a minute. And let's see here. Those guys are still standing. Oh, he looks thirsty. That's what he is. He's thirsty. His root system's up here. So we are going to go ahead. He needs some water is what he needs. Now, okay. So you see the roots are coming out. Okay, and these are the Reaper roots. And I have been giving them a little bit of fertilizer. Okay, we don't use anything else other than fertilizer. Love to get some better fresh cow manure, which I'll use, but I don't want to have the smell inside, so we'll wait till the spring to do all that. Okay, but bat guano they talk about is good. That's good. Rabbit is one of the best because the smaller the animal, the less likely you're going to get a lot of seeds and stuff. So I do know that rabbit droppings are probably some of the best. Now people talk about bat guano. Problem is when you get bat guano in the caves and everything. Here you go, buddy. We're gonna get you up and going here. There's still insects and stuff, and you're gonna be careful about. So, like I said, do your research. You know, talk to a florist or somebody local, and I'm sure they can help you out. So, because these are going to be going back inside once we're, but a lot of them because of how the sun and everything's out. So he's not. Got him. There we are. Now I got them all out here in the yard because I wanted them to air. Alright, here's another one that's falling over a little bit. I do have one back there. We're going to replant him, but we might put him in the same type of. Well, here's the problem with him. I got one big one. Yeah. All right, this is like a really big one though. This one kind of worries me. Not him. It's because I do have a really beautiful one over there that I wanted to put in here, but he's kind of crying out to me here. And if they're crying out to me, that doesn't mean they're bad or anything, it just means they need more attention. So, we'll get him in here. Let's go ahead and get dirt put around him. And when I do put these inside, I do have stuff down so it catches the water, so the water doesn't get inside or anything else. It was just such a nice day. Natural sunlight. Come April and May, I'll start bringing them outside a little bit more and more. We'll start getting them into the bigger containers. If I've got some over there in the bigger containers, but I don't have a light source for them is my only problem. And that's kind of one of my biggest problems right now. I don't have a big light source. I need to get more of a light source. You know what I'm saying? So that you have photosynthesis going on in each one of the plant cells. So, yeah, I know a lot of people look at me. You're right, I probably don't know what I'm talking about, but go ahead and look it up anyway. Because you'll see that I want to take care of my plants. I just like being outside. And then with my garden, everybody's always asked me different questions, but this guy's going to be a big one. And eventually, like I said, I will have some over there. I may just put some seeds. I got more seeds inside from these guys. These guys did really good. These actually came from seeds I grew. That's why I did these. You can go back into my YouTube videos or my Facebook videos, and you can see. And I can't see anybody saying to me right now, so please don't be saying anything bad. Okay. I do know that we got a bunch of competitions coming up, and I still have fresh. I actually still have some brand new reapers if anybody wants some. So I do have reapers for people. Okay, those are big pots. Big pots still. I still got stuff in big pots. Alright, we're gonna have to do something. We will use this one right now. Hold on, everybody. Give me a minute. I'll pick that up in a minute. So, I do have some big pots still. But when I do the big pots, one of the things I'm also going to do with the big pots is I will put dirt from the garden in there. These are hangers. But right now, what I want to do is, since the size, I think, okay, let me see here. I got a couple I got to fix, that's why. Alright, and you'll see why when I bring this guy over. So we'll call this the nursery one. I know you can all laugh at me on this one. I know. I better put that down just in case you can see. Okay, so what I did with this guy, he was really going towards the light. It's kind of funny saying that. Going towards the light, thinking he's dying, but that's not what I meant by it. I meant he was growing towards the outside, and his root system's alright, I guess, but he needs some more attention. So we'll bring him in and see what we can do with him. I think I might have some more pots downstairs. I'll have to go find it. But there's a couple on here. Like I said, I can only put so much in the sunshine without anything, you know, getting too, we'll see. When I want to do those, I want him to fix them. If he doesn't fix himself, I'll end up putting a different one that's stronger in there so that they can build their root system, but I think he'll be alright. It looks bad. It looks worse than what it is, actually. And I put the straws around there just to help him, I guess you could say. Alright, so, getting all that in there. Very colorful, right? You know, but if he starts fixing himself, he'll grow up out of these straws. And then I'll put also water down in the straws to get down to the root system. And I know people are going to look at me. I know everybody's going to have their own opinion. That's fine. But think about it. You know, these are Carolina Reapers. They're not roses like I used to grow. Well, I still grow roses. I got some daisies over there. Alright, but... Alright. I'm not like one of those weird people. Okay, I'm a weird person. I get that. Okay, so... We'll see what we can come out of him, and we'll see if we can fix him. Now, let's get some of the smaller ones out. Okay, let's get them out. So, I should have... Okay, this guy over here needs some. So, as you can see, some of them I still have in there. I haven't traded them out yet. So, he's a big one. But we're going to go ahead and take this other stuff out now. I think he's earned it. Okay. I'm doing a photo memory of all this stuff also, so I know what I'm doing here. In case anybody wonders why I'm doing it the way I am. Okay, so good root system on him. And unfortunately, I got to put him on these. I went over to the store. They didn't have any more of the pots I was looking for other than these. But if I can, I may go ahead and try to go back over the store one more time today and see if I can find because the other pots I got are way too big. And like literally, they're literally way too big. And I can't have anything outside yet because this is a nice day, but this is not normally like this. But I tell you what, it's a great time to get the plants. And I do sometimes treat my plants like kids, I know. Probably shouldn't do that, but believe it or not, I enjoy it. It keeps me stress-free, PTSD down, all that good stuff. And like I said, I always encourage people to do hobbies, and it's a hobby of mine. Okay, that wind's still gonna be blowing him all over the place. I'm gonna take him back in early. So, alright, let's go ahead and so we'll replant a couple, and then I'll show you what I got going on. And the reason why I'm going to replant them, as you can see, they've had the strongest of the seeds are the ones that survived in these, and that's fine. So, but we still want to make sure when we put everything in that we're going to kind of redo the whole thing. Give them some more of this, more dirt. And then out here you can play around. That's the idea. Don't do this inside. Don't do this inside, kids. You get your house dirty. I'm only doing it because it's a beautiful day outside and I like to do this kind of stuff. There we are. So let's go ahead and push him down in there. There we are. Don't want to break any of his. But if you get it in there, if you get a strong dirt, even though they will stand up on their own. So we're gonna replant a few of those. I do have another thing of dirt. Okay. So we're gonna get that all done. Don't go down that way. Don't even yell at me. Now what I want to do, okay, I guess there's a little one here. I'm a little worried about him. What? Oh. Okay, so he has no root system whatsoever. I technically don't think he's gonna make it very far. That's why I got these. Starter seeds, and if I can save him, we'll see if we can save him with a starter pack instead, which may be what he needs. He may just need more of a confined area, so we'll do that. I'll put him in there and see if we can save him. I don't know if we're gonna be able to save him or not, so sorry if anybody was wondering. Okay, so everything else right now, we will go ahead and we will get out the other thing, and we're gonna go ahead and see some dirt, or if we can, some of these may be able to have two plants, and we may take one out and put another one in. But like this guy over here, he keeps wanting to lay down. All he's got to do is we just got to reseed him, or replant him. He'll be strong. Put that in there. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and take him out, and then I'm going to put him in the exact same thing he was just in. Give me some dry. There we go. There we go. Come down like that. Then, hopefully, there we go. See, they keep growing one way because they're trying to get towards the sun, so I'm always rotating these plants inside. You know, I'm not a nursery. I don't have a greenhouse. Okay, some people I know, they got these beautiful greenhouses. I'd love to have a beautiful greenhouse someday. I don't got the money for that. I do them legal for a living. Okay, so we got him replanted. He'll be okay. So he'll definitely be all right. So is there anything else I got to replant? Oh, this guy here. There's two of him. Let's see if I can find a way to separate these two. Could kill them, but we'll see. Okay, there's a problem right there. So already, let's see if they grew together. Let's see what they did. Okay. Okay, the root systems are not that big right now. We might be able to separate without causing too much stress to the root system. Okay, let's see here. Come on, guys. Alright, so let's see if we can get two plants out of this one instead of one. Put a little dirt in there. Then let's go ahead and get a bunch of dirt. You want to try to keep it as centered as possible. Somebody like him, you're going to have water in there right away for him. It's because, like I said, I just really upset the root system. I'm hoping they survive. They should. But you stress out the root system and the plant gets stressed out. But they are separate. I mean, there's, like I said, seeds do pretty good. So, all right, we got him in there now, but we're going to get some more dirt in there to make sure it's nice and strong. And then put some of the stuff that was already in there. There is nutrients in this dirt. I do fertilize them. I usually take banana peels, and dry them out, or I put them in the bottom. I do that, so if anybody asks, yes, I do that. I'm guilty. I know some people look at me like I'm crazy when they find out what I do, but not everybody's different. Alright, so we can call these our Christmas peppers, Carolina Reapers. Christmas Carolina Reapers, right? But, so, hope everybody's going to have a good Christmas this year. Hope everybody's, I understand people are always, everybody's got a different situation. I understand that you can't, not everybody's going to be, but I do want everybody to know that you're loved, you're important. Alright. And I'm hoping to make a couple of the tournaments I just usually give to people, and I hope a couple of these peppers win some of the world's hottest competitions. Okay, so we got these two in there. Let's see if, okay, so as you can see, we were able to separate the two. Let's see if I can do any more. Like I said, I got a couple doubles, and this will be a good experiment right here because he's a big one. Okay, so he is definitely a big one. This could be very interesting. So I've been, I know, but he's been growing and growing and growing. So let's see what we can do about it. Look at his root system is beautiful, but there's two of them in there. So what I'm gonna do, I don't like this stressing out too much, but I need to separate the two. Because if not, he's going to keep growing into each other. Oy, okay, so his root system is combined. We're almost there. Come on now, come on, baby. Come on. I'm going to take care of you. Just got to get you up there. I'm trying not to break off too many of the roots, but if I can then separate them. Shoot, he's grown into each other, which means if they do that, you'll get peppers from both plants onto each other. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's maybe not one we can, I don't want to do with this, but I'm going to. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, no one saw me do that. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay, we're going to put you in next. Let's get you in there first. Let's get you some. Okay, we separated them the best we could. Okay, put that in there. I may have just killed this guy without knowing it, to be honest with you, because I did pull the roots apart. And the roots are the life of the plant. However, if he is a strong enough plant, he will survive. So we want to make sure he survives. Alright. See, these are like some of my favorites. No, that's not true. That's just one. He's actually one plant who just grew up at the bottom a little bit more. Alright, there we are. So, he's ready to go. We'll get him some water and everything. I'm hoping that he will survive. We'll see. Alright. Now, let's get this other guy going. Alright, we're going to put him right in the middle, right about there. So, let's see if we can get the selections going here. Like I said, it's hard to do stuff inside, but it's kind of nice outside today. And this is just an experiment this year to see what we can do. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plants. There we go. All right. Carolina Reapers, everybody. Everybody's like, why do you take? But if everybody wants these, they'll see what I'm doing with them. You can watch them grow and everything. And like I said, the people that created these are freaking awesome. But if anybody goes on here and they want to see how much effort and whatever it is we do to make sure that these Reapers are healthy and everything, you can kind of see what I do with them. I don't know if that means anything. That'll work. Alright, do I have any more doubles? I'm going to replant this guy here. He needs to be replanted. He's kind of silly, but he's a good plant. Okay. I will reuse the chopsticks again. They make great they kind of grow up against them because, like I said, in the wintertime when it starts getting cold out there. Oh, biscuits. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. My thing fell. Sorry. There we are. There we go. Sorry about that. So, we're going to go back over here again. Did I take him out yet? No, I did not. Okay. Did I put him in there? Okay, here we go. Alright, so, let's go ahead. Kind of get rid of some of that dirt. There's a reason why I'm doing that, because like I said, I need as much space in here as possible. So, if I make enough space as possible. Okay, I know my neighbors probably think I'm weird, but they're awesome. I got awesome neighbors. I really do. Alright, I don't want any, because we got oak trees and I don't want any oak tree stuff in there. Alright, I need to start giving them a fine foundation. I'll start using clay and stuff later on. We're going to use different types of soils come winter or summertime, or come spring actually, so that they have a great base and they can get plenty of there we are. Okay. See if I got any more doubles around here, and we'll take care of that. If I do, that'd be great. I mean, it won't be great. I'm afraid I'm going to kill most of these if I'm not careful, but you know, you guys can all laugh at me later on if it works. If it works, then you don't get to laugh at me. Alright, give me a second. Let me get some more doubles. Okay. Replant these two. And that's one I just did. Then there should be one more and we're done. Alright. So, let's go with the bigger one first. Small one right there. Okay, now this guy looks, he'll be alright. So, we'll take him out. Now, his root system's coming all the way down there. So, he's been doing a good job. He's been clean. There we go. I get some wood out. Like I said, I'm stressing out all these plants right now and I realize it, but it's well worth it if I can keep them till spring, okay? So we got him done. Finished, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Alright. Now this guy here, he's a young one, so we're going to put him in I just did here. Now he's young, so he's little. I'm actually thinking about putting him, no, we'll keep him, because he's not going to have a very big root system right now. Alright, so, a little dirt in there. Now, I'm going to kind of do him a little bit, because I can, and I can center him. I got people laughing at me, it's okay. Alright, there we go. But these are Carolina Reapers, if anybody wants to know. These are the full Carolina Reapers, world top peppers. I think the people that invented them are now in California. So, there we go. You'll see a lot of people, like all of a sudden, you know, it only matters to them about the competitions, but they don't see the work that goes into making sure these guys can grow. And if I have them, I'd like to compete. I'd like to put them in, or have my daughter in 4-H and put them in a for the 4-H competitions and stuff. So we'll see. There we go. Start a new category at the fair, right? There we are. He looks good. Okay. I think that's all of them. Oh no, I got one more I want to do. Alright, one more. I know this is kind of boring. I'm a boring person. And I tell you what, cat videos can get millions and millions of hits every year. There's no reason why you guys can't watch somebody grow some reapers. I'm still in. Okay, we'll take this out, that out. All right, so throughout, I have to use different things when it's cold inside so that they don't fall, because I don't like. All right, so let's add some stuff in it. There we go. So, we're gonna do some new stuff here. Don't be falling there. I know my one of my feeds here wants to try to things of being funny. You may want to try to fall. Okay, so put this on there. When I get them inside, so they don't get cold out here, what I'm gonna do is when I get them inside, I think this is one that had some of the bananas in it still. Yeah, it is. By the way, bananas, fruit, stuff like that, they make good mulch. They make good, but you gotta be careful because you'll get gnats if you're not careful. And you don't want gnats. But you want strong plants, and I tell you what, I know people get rid of all their fruits and vegetables, put them outside in like compost, you just use the compost. My guys are still somewhat new, so I will use the I use smaller versions of compost and also for fertilizer. So I think I do have one more I have to do that's over there. I think I was looking, there's one more guy over there. Okay, girl guy, who cares? People are politically correct. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not politically correct. I just say, I'm just talking here. There we are. So, we have this here. So, we'll put him back over here. So, you have one more. I have to redo that one right there. Put him in something bigger because I'm going to have to redo one of them that I just did. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy and see where we're at with him. I want to put him back in his thing, but I'm going to redo it so his root system can grow a little bit easier. Just redoing the dirt is all. I don't know if that's a thing. If it is, great. If not, well, I just killed everybody. Which I apologize for. But like I said, if you got kids, these are good projects for kids. I started these projects years ago with my garden and everything for my daughter. My daughter's my entire world, literally. And kids, they need projects. They need structure. They need, in order to grow and get their minds developed. So a lot of things my daughter does now, I see how she's learned what to do over the years. And it's really funny. She doesn't know it, but I do. And I know where she come up with some of her ideas from. Because if you watch your kids and make sure you learn from your kids and protect your kids, you'll see that ideas you gave them throughout as they're growing up, they start using those ideas and then they develop new ideas, which is awesome. So, like I said, it's always good to keep an eye on your kids and watch what they're doing. Okay, so we got that one, and I want to redo that one I did. I'm just going to completely take him out and then redo it again because he's not exactly listening right now. So let's put him down in there a little bit more so that he has a little bit stronger of a base. There we go. That'll work. That's why I did it. Took him out, put his stuff back in, that way he won't lean over so much. It just means he's sticking, more of his stem sticking above the pot, and so when the wind's out here blowing, it doesn't blow inside, but it does blow. But they will move in the direction inside. They'll move in the direction of the sunlight, and I do have lights. I do have sun simulating lights for chlorophyll and stuff. And then I think my daughter just did a thing in science class with a cells or a plant cell. You have an animal cell and you got a plant cell. So she got the. There we go. It's fun getting your hands dirty, I love the dirt. Guess I've always been that kind of a person. Okay. So, I think that will about do it. Okay, so as you can see, there's some dead on there, but that's okay. Now what I got to do is I got to take everything inside, which is fine. But I think we're good on everything. So, this one. do a regular plant real quick, shall we? I can probably see what I can do here. So let's just add some dirt. Okay, we're just gonna add some dirt. We're gonna put him right back in the thing again because he's got beautiful green. He's got lots of greens, so we want to keep that up. I just want to make sure he's got good dirt. It's one of my other plants here. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's not dying. It's winter time," and you know, just want to make sure. Go. Getting some more dirt on there. I know I got friends out there like, what are you doing? Easy. It's either he dies or he doesn't. Well, if he's gonna die, then try to do whatever you can to save him. Because like I said, a gift of a plant, you can probably keep it alive like you do a pet. Plants will. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Now, get that in there like that. Take good care of him. Now we're going to put him back in here. And it keeps the water from getting on the ground. Okay. There we go. Now, I think that'll do it for today, everybody. I don't know if he's going to survive or not, but he might. Give me the leftover dirt. We'll put all the leftover dirt in here. And then we'll see if we can get him to survive. If he survives, that'd be great. He's a little bitty thing. I mean, I get it. But still need more dirt. He's in a seed pod. I put him in a seed pod. He was doing pretty good, but I want to see if I can maybe like to see him survive. Yeah, everybody can laugh at me. I don't care. But he may not make it. If he doesn't make it, I got plenty more that I can put in. Okay. Well. That's all we got for you guys today. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap everything up. These are Carolina Reapers. Oh, my garden's over there. I'll get it ready. Probably April. As far as my other bushes and plants and stuff like that, everything's pretty much ready. I will keep this dirt inside the garage. So, this is... because as you give it water, the dirt will go down. Alright, so get them in there, get these guys all cleaned up now, and then I gotta take everybody in. So, there we go. Okay, I think we're good. I will get these out here. These will go in here with everybody else until next year. I will save all this stuff. The pea pods will go inside. I don't want them getting ruined. These won't get ruined out here. We'll get ruined. Okay. So, alright, here we go. Thanks, everybody. Alright, we are good. Okay, got that done. I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye, everybody.